Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing afternoon routine slash night routine. Little Miss Skylar is right next to me, but she's knocked out. She's had a really long nap, so I'm gonna go ahead and wake her up. When I left, I went to hang out with her grandma, my mom. So she was being babysat, and she got down for a nap. So she looked really, really cute. But I'm going to make her a bottle. I need to make her a bottle before she wakes up, and then I need to warm up the bottle. And you guys can come with me if you want. But this is the bottle I'm going to be using. It is a latch bottle, and it has some juice in it. So we're going to go clean it out downstairs, and then put some formula in it. Hi, how are you? Anyways, guys, you're going to go ahead and put some formula in here. This is old, which is why I'm dumping it out and not putting it in a different container. And we're gonna take this. Take the blue part out. Clean that. Ooh, this definitely needs to be cleaned. Sorry guys, I know this is not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's very important that I use clean bottles for her. And I think I need to put some dish soap in it. Ooh, it's acting like a suction cup with the water. And we're gonna make a little formula. This is what I like to do. I clean out the bottle. I put some, put the dish soap in it, and then I put some water, and I shake it up. I am actually planning on posting a video that's not live for the first time ever since I hit 100 subscribers. And it's going to be edited and everything, and there's going to be like 3 parts to it. And it's just, over the past few weeks, I've gotten a lot of comments to do some videos that I've been wanting to do for a while. And I thought I would go ahead and do that. And it's going to be like a 3-part series. And so, yeah, this cleans out the bottle really well. As you can see, there's a lot of suds. And I just kind of push some sudsy water through the hole in the nipple. And that kind of cleans out the nipple really good as well. Not today. My dad had physical rehab. Okay, guys, so I'm just cleaning this out. This is scary. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and clean off this lid right here. Okay, guys, so these parts are clean, and now I gotta clean off the lid and the rim. Okay guys, so now that the bottles are all clean, I'm gonna dry it off and put some formula in there. And tell me guys in the comments, what do you guys like to use for formula for your babies and your reborns and baby lives and all that great stuff? I like to use baby powder, which I will not talk about a lot because I want you guys to go look at my video on how to make baby formula and what to use and what not to use, and baby food. So this part is clean. It's like it's a lot cleaner than it looked if you think about what it looked like before I started cleaning it to now. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Now I'm drying off the nipple, the bottle. Got loose there. Oh, dang it. It fell on the floor, so now we get to clean it again. I take how clean my baby's stuff is very, very serious. I think all people should. So, I accidentally drop it, I accidentally have to clean it again. Okay, so now we get to clean it, or dry it off again. I'm going to get a better grip on it this time so that we don't have to clean it for a third time in a row tonight. But it will be cleaned shortly after her feeding is done and this video is over. It's important that you clean stuff very frequently. And I'm actually going to run the water so it can get hot while I finish drying this off. Now I'm going to put the bottom piece in. This makes it easy for there to be no bubbles and not a lot of air into the baby's bottle. And then of course the lid, which just makes it so there's no leaks in the diaper bag or next to the baby in the car seat or in a cup holder in the stroller on some bumpy terrain. And I'm going to clean the rim, try and get all this dry stuff out of the wet area so it doesn't have to be dried again. Okay, so now that the guard is clean and the stopper and nipple, cap, and bottle is all clean, we have some perfect temperature water. So I'm just going to put the bottom back in so that there's not a big hole in the bottom. And then I'm just going to get a really good 2-ounce bottle in there. Okay guys, so I'm going to make sure this is 2 ounces here, and it is. So, and if you guys can kind of see, there's some fog, which is good because that means that it is as hot as I want it to be. I'm going to make sure to get a good amount. Now that the formula is in, we can just kind of put the nipple back into the guard and then screw the guard back onto the bottle here. Make sure that's nice and tight and put the lid back on. Go ahead and give it a few shakes just to make sure that all the formula is nice and mixed around. And there you have it. It is some nice formula for our little Miss Skylar. And I will be putting her in some night clothes now, just because after she's eaten, she's a lot less cranky. And so it's a lot easier for me to change her. And it's funny because the babysitter uses a bottle to put her to sleep, but I like to use a pacifier. Because if you use a bottle to put a baby to sleep, it actually, it wears on its teeth unless you use water. Because the sugar, it's basically like giving a baby a bunch of candy to put it to sleep. It's really bad for their teeth. And it's damage that can't be undone until after they get older. And this bottle's really warm, so that's good. We're going upstairs. Okay guys, so now that we're back in the room, I'm gonna go ahead and wake this little girl up. I grab a bib, because we do need a bib. A bib. Sounds good. So we have a bib, and a baby, and a bottle. The 3 babies. Kind of on her leg here. Okay guys, so I just woke her up and she is kind of cranky. If you just got here, go ahead and comment down and say hi. I would love to hear from you guys. That's one of the main reasons I like doing lives. I forgot her bib. One sec, guys. And then this is her little bib, guys. It just says, I'm Grandma Sunshine, I'm pretty sure. No, it just says Grandma Sunshine. So we're putting a little bib on her right now. And I know cropping is not the best. Or propping, not cropping. It's not the best for her, but I'm right here, so if she does choke, we'll be right there to get it. She's just so gentle and cute, you know. When they're this age, they're just so quiet and adorable, and you just can't get enough of them. Shake that up. I'm trying to figure out what pacifier I'm going to use with her tonight. I'm just going to check the comments really fast. Cool. Okay, guys, so this bottle smells so good now that it's clean. Looks like she's drinking an ounce of it. No, 2 ounces. No, 1. But she just seems to be slowing down, so I'm not gonna make her too full because she'll puke on me, and I'll feed her again before she goes to bed. But I'm gonna try and keep this bottle as warm as I can because it's a really, really good temperature. It's like not too warm, but it's not room temperature, so it's just a really good temperature. At least I think. So we're gonna get the bib off her, and we're gonna give her a good old burp. How about that? What do you think of that, little girl? I think she's just like, give me the burp already. I don't care. How cute was that? Okay, guys, so we're gonna try and see if she or dirty or what is going on over here. So we're gonna undo these bottom buttons here, and then the other two, because she's wearing a white onesie under her regular onesie. And let's check and see. Seems to be clean, which is good because I do not feel like changing a diaper right now. And I didn't bring a diaper over here, which was not a good idea because if I had needed one. But the wipes are over here, which is good, which I should probably close because I don't want them to dry out. The ones I bought, they dry out pretty quickly. But that's good because the ones that don't dry out really quickly tend to be really, really watery. And I hate watery wipes. Because whenever you like try and wipe your baby off, you're like, they're extra wet, and then it gets in their diaper, and then you have less time before you need to change them again. And it's uncomfortable for them when their diaper's wet. Okay, so we're gonna get her onesies back on and get her. I don't really want to put her onesies back on because I'm about to change her, but I don't want her to get cold. So I'm just gonna do it just to be a good mom that I am. Okay. And I think our pasta is down here, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't see it, so I'll have to look for it a little later. But we're going to give her a pacifier. And I need a sleeper. And I'm also going to be using a hospital shirt so that she can. Here, I'm gonna bring you guys over here. There's one person in the video I'm watching. Like, what the heck? But yeah, I'm just neatening up right now. Because she kind of fell back asleep a little bit after I gave her milk. I mean, it was warm milk. I mean, that would put a lot of babies to sleep. Pretty much any baby, really. So we are just folding some clothes because they fell off the shelf. And I mean, that's pretty common in my house. Folding clothes, feeding, folding, sleeping, napping, just because she's so young. So she doesn't really do too much, which I'm not complaining about, because the more active a baby is, the harder it is to keep up with them. Like my nephew, he's like 17 months old. Really hard to keep up with him. You just kind of want him to sit down and watch TV like a 3-year-old, but he's not ready for that. He's just kind of playtime mode whenever she's awake. So she's going to be wearing this, and it's a zip-up. It has little footsies on it, but no little mittens. So we're going to be putting this little shirt on her because it has some mittens on it instead of a white onesie. And that way, let me show you guys what will happen when I do that. If you put this down first and then you put the sleeper on top of it, the little mittens stick out, but the little arms don't. And then you have a little sleeper with some mittens on it for like a 3-month-old baby, and that's good for me. Okay, so I'll flip it around and show you guys. So that's what that will look like. I'm gonna turn on a light here, but it's super cute to me. Trying to get it to focus, sorry guys. But anyways, hello. Anyways guys, so now that she's all been fed with that warm milk, she has her little night clothes. I know it's like afternoon routine, you're putting on night clothes. It's just easier to change her when she's kind of sleepy and like, oh, you just fed me, I'm too full to cry. This is the pacifier we'll be using, and it's so cute. It doesn't match, but it's just too cute not to let her wear. And that's all we need to change her, except for her little night hat, if that's what we want to call it. But it's super cute. I can't even. There's a little knot on the top, and then it's like kind of like a hat you see in like Christmas movies with like the little, and then it says my little friend on it, if it'll focus in. And it's not focusing, of course, because that's my life. But anyways, we're gonna go get her dressed. Hopefully she won't start crying. If she does, there's a bottle for her already. So I'm not too mad if she does start crying. I'm gonna get the camera and go on point. There, guys. There you go. Oh, come on. I get the right camera angle and just falls on down. Come on, dude. But just, come on. There we go. Yes, please stay. Okay. So this is the outfit she's wearing, with her little belly hanging out of it. This says my little princess, or just little princess on it. It's like gray with little hearts on it all over. And then some gray and white and pink pants, and some white socks with some gray hearts on it. So it's like gray and pink and white themed outfit today. First we'll get those little pants of hers off, and then her socks, and then her top onesie. And she does have another onesie, but I'm taking it off because I'm gonna put a little undershirt on. Okay, there we go. And she has crazy hair because she's about to put on a hat. And she just woke up from a nap, so of course she'll be like, oh, crazy hair, just woke up. Don't need to have good hair when you first wake up in the morning. And I'm just gonna wipe down her face because it has a little milk on it. And I just got some wipes, so, oh my gosh, sorry guys. Anyways, guys, we're just going to wipe her down and wipe her face and nose and her mouth, of course, under her neck and on her neck and under her ear, and just get all that nice and clean. And now we will start the process of getting her dressed. First things first, I'll put on her little undershirt and her mittens, or whatever you guys want to call it. Okay. I'm just gonna get that on her. Can I see your little arm, please? Oh, thank you. Thank you, love. She's just so cute. You mommy's big girl. This hand is a little harder because it's always out. She usually has one in a fist and one out, and this one is usually the one that's out. But it gets so cold here at night, so I'm not even like worried that she's gonna get hot. If she does, I'll probably just take off her sleeper, and then she can just sleep in like a diaper, and I'll put on some socks, and then she can just keep this shirt on, which is usually what ends up happening. Not really. Only when I put that like thick winter sleeper on her, that will happen. But I can't wait to be able to start putting her jacket on her because it's so adorable when I do. I really should have just given her a pacifier so I did not have to feed her, but we're gonna try and do that now. Okay, come on. She didn't want to take it at first, but then she took it, so probably should have just given that to her first, but I think I just saw the bottle first, and I was like, let me just give her the bottle. And I don't like, a tip for me is put the zipper up to the waist, and then put them on like regular pants, and it's a lot easier to get them on. Because they're wiggling so much, it's like super hard to get the sleeper on. And now, we get, always put the mittens on first, because it's super hard to grab them through the sleeves. Okay, come here. And there we go, people. Now her little hands are covered. That's usually when she scratches herself. Not during naps, but always when she's asleep for the night. Well, not the night, because she always wakes up in the middle of the night. But there we go. You're so cute, you know that? Okay, so now we will get her other arm into the sleeve. And pull that through over there. And zip it up, nice and easy like so. And put the hat on. The last piece of the puzzle. And I just flipped it inside out on accident. And put it on backwards. Okay. Let's see if we can do this right this time. That is what she looks like. Oh my gosh. That's what she looks like, guys. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable, guys. Do you guys agree with me? She's so cute. Oh, the little buddies. And like, oh, the pacifier doesn't really go, but she looks adorable. I'm gonna check to see if she's hungry before we put her to bed, or we'll let her play and sleep and stuff. There we go. Anyways, yeah. But hopefully she's starting to settle down and get ready to go to sleep. I think I heard her. Okay, guys, so there's really no nap times for a baby of this age. There's just times when they're asleep during the day. Newborn babies just tend to sleep a lot. She's so cute. I can't. But, yeah. guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have an amazing day. And remember, have fun, be wild, and love you. Bye.